Good evening and welcome to the KILI Storytelling Hour. My name is Brian Charging Cloud, and I come up here every Wednesday from 5 to 6, and I bring you story, announcements, and always the Lakota language, and also I touch on education. And this evening, I have two stories that I wanted to share. But first, we are coming from the Butte 90.1, over in Rapid City 88.7, and on the internet, KILIradio.org. So again, welcome. And before we go on, I would like to say good evening to Charlie up in Martin country, and to Tom in Pine Ridge, and to Dennis over in Michigan, and also to our visitors. And they are at Wakapamni Lake right now, or maybe they are on their way from George Washington University and also George Mason. And the ones that I can remember, I didn't write them all down: Elizabeth, Salani, Rachel, Richard, Brian, Jenny, Helena. Then I'll remember them as I go along. Welcome to Lakota country, and thank you for stopping by at Wounded Knee District School, and they will be there again tomorrow. So again, welcome to South Dakota and to Pine Ridge, Oglala country. This evening, on the way up here, I was talking to my wife, and maybe she will share something with me on some of the things that we talked about. We had a little discussion with our visitors, and we really had some good thoughts. And today we have a language revitalization, I'll say movement. And there's a reason for that. And right now on this reservation we have 4 immersion programs, 4 language programs. And yesterday I was having a conversation with Karen, and also Tony up there in Pine Ridge, President's assistant. She's the liaison. Tony does a lot of, she is also into the language revitalization that we are doing. And we want to say thanks to Tony. But we had a conversation yesterday, and some of you, especially the Lakota teachers and the schools, and also the districts, it's not just here that we're talking about. We're talking about the whole Lakota country. Standing Rock, Cheyenne River, Sisseton, Lower Brule, Crow Creek, Oglala, Sichahu country, Rosebud, and Yankton, Landry. And there's Lakota speakers in Minnesota, Canada, and Montana. And the question was, are we working together? That's the question. Do we know each other? Are we going in that one direction so that we can revitalize this language? And that question, some of you are teachers, and some of you are administrators, schools. Some of you are board members. And also, the really important ones are the community members and the parents. You are important. Your support is really important. And right now, I have tomorrow will be my last day for the summer immersion program. And I've been doing this for this is my third summer, and this year the attendance went down. But ever since I started working with this language, there's a lot of barriers. In the Lakota language, we call it unkchela, a cactus. Pre means things are sharp. But we go around those barriers, and we do the best we can. And whether it's money, whether it's time, and now we really need help from the community, the parents, and also that word together. Someday, like this will be my fourth year at Wounded Knee, and I don't know what is going on in, say Cheyenne, will be Hay Dog or Spring Creek, Lone Man, American Horse, Martin, Richford, Rapid City, Bullhead, Lower Brule. We are all working in one direction or in different directions. One day we have a gentleman up here. He's not here with us anymore. One of the most respected men here in Oglala country. He was up here. I was up here then when he said, "We are working like a tree with many limbs in many directions." And the Lakota word for that is abekya. Abekya. So I'm just one of those limbs. So what can we do to come together and make us very strong in this Lakota language movement? And I'll let Karen introduce herself, and maybe she has some ideas or comments. But before I do that, I want to say, if you are going home, take it easy. It is about 90 degrees out there.
That was kind of sudden. I was totally unprepared. No, I'm kind of in my own little world right now, so I am kind of off to the side there. But I heard him mention Lakota Language Revitalization Initiative meeting.
Yes.
That was going to be held on July 31st and August 1st. at Pine Ridge. And this will be sponsored by the Oglala Sioux tribe through the President's office. And further information will be available through the local newspapers, Oglala Sioux Tribe's website, oglalalakotanation.org, and of course this radio, KILI, up at KILI. And I hope everyone had a real nice day and managed to stay cool.
I did. My office was very
yeah, it was cool. I
cool.
had to come out to warm up.
Yeah. And before we get into what we talk about today, this meeting, I didn't mention it, but we did talk about it yesterday, and it's going to be, like Karen said, it's going to be on July 31st and August 1st. We don't know the times yet, but it's going to be those 2 days. And we won't, I think they will invite all you Lakota teachers if you can. And also school administrators. It would be nice if they can come. And also the school board, maybe a school board member.
Members or a member, yeah.
Member, yeah. And parents too.
Yeah.
They are the most important.
Young people that are interested.
Yeah. And it's a time to, I think what they have in mind, it's the President's initiative, is to bring people together, and it's not going to be where we're going to do it like this, or we want you to do it like this. It's time to all of us will sit there and share good thoughts on what can we do to strengthen our Lakota language initiative. Now, under that Lakota language initiative, it has to be the schools, because the schools are the only ones that are teaching Lakota now, or the school is the only place where most of our children hear Lakota at the school. Now, it used to be from home. Tiata Echela at one time. What is that? Remember we had a forum back in 2000. 2000. Yeah, 2000. At that time, it was Echela. Tiata Echela means at home.
Yeah.
Only at home it'll work. That's what it said. Now today, only at school it will work.
Yeah, because we all depend on the school to teach the Lakota.
That word "dependent," that's really let's not talk about that. Yeah.
I might go off on another direction on that.
On a different limb. But anyway, I think it's time. It's not a place where I'm going to stand up and say, I have been doing this for 40 years and nobody's talking Lakota. Nothing like that. It's nice, friendly, and be serious meetings so that we can all walk out of there smiling, working together, and just keep going. Not just have a meeting and go away and nothing happens. Like my Tahashi, Robert, he always says there was a lot of thunder, but no rain.
Yep. Let's make it rain.
So let's everybody come out there and make it rain. And nobody's going to say, you're doing this wrong, or you don't speak Lakota, or don't be scared. Don't be afraid. That little word came up today. Scared or afraid or fear. People have that fear, that could be many things. One of the things in the past is when you go to a place like Walmart, then that fear is used this way. You don't speak Lakota. You speak English. Now, is that fear? It could be. And the other one is, you don't want to say, you want to talk Lakota when there's someone that speaks Lakota, because you're afraid that he or she might say, that's not right, that's wrong. And so don't be afraid. There's a little word that I have in my classroom. It says, speak with no fear. So with this meeting, and I don't know, it's going to keep going as long as President Brewer's in office, and then see what happens.
My experience recently has been that, I came across a lot of Lakota speakers. People that I thought didn't speak Lakota are now speaking, so I'm just happy about that.
Well, for me, sometimes I'll say, like just the other day, I said, the reason why I'm doing this immersion is because all our children are not speaking Lakota. But I heard today's discussion, I heard there's a Lakota speaking family between here and Wounded Knee. I don't know who they are, but, and then there's some up here, Pine Sinte, Porcupine. So we have speakers out there. So I'm happy. And on the Saturday morning Lakota shows, Kahashi Robert always says that there's a lot of speakers out there. Now, I said Lakota Nation. There are places where there's very few Lakota speakers. So that is something that we need to really be aware of. Go ahead. So this fear factor came up today, and it makes you think. It makes you say, let's help each other. Let's not put down the speakers that are learning. And that's what I like to say. How about you? Ta oki chapo na ihaki chiktapo na khoti apikle tiktekter wupasil umbalaka kechi tohan yapikle twini ish nata hale o unki thapile hatanich. Helps.
The Lakota language is one of our natural resources. So, yeah, we gotta take care of it.
Another thing that came up today was the songs. One of the I think her name is Jenny from George Mason. He said, when you learn language, it's good to sing, and that encourages and it also reinforces your Lakota language teaching, or any language teaching to do that. So if you're a Lakota teacher, learn some songs. There's children's songs. They play it up here sometimes. Arlo used to play up here when he comes up here.
By the way, I miss him.
Yeah.
I miss his Lakota every morning.
Yeah, he speaks Lakota when he left.
Yeah.
So that's good. He learned it. And he always plays children's songs in Lakota. So singing is something today. I mean, we know. I always do that, but my singing is not really. I only have maybe 3 or 4 songs, short ones. But that's good enough for my kindergarten, first grade, second grade students.
Unfortunately, I forgot all the childhood songs that I knew that we used to sing with Untila, my great grandmother.
Well, I think that's so. Again, the announcements is July 31st and August 1st at the Power Grounds, right? And so there will be some announcements later. In fact, maybe today or tomorrow, they'll start announcing that from here, KILI Radio. And they'll tell you what time it's going to start, what time it's going to end. So write that down on your calendar and come. Hello, Uchoya kama yahahi. Tahiwa nale balakint. Le KILI storytelling. So look back to Kiha. Uchoya kama yahahi kha. Le wapi waha watoha namkhata. Mahelwan balaka hai. Uchasha kila hani hekta ga wani tu viksemno zapta sam zapta mai halal ukujo chuti kelil hinalal washacha khahe vichasha ke ha Robert H. Ruby cha chahe ha takuko ayakin ha le vichoya ke adna ku he ha na okay khan le wanjike Nahana kohe wogla kina taka cha le Karen waka ka cha lila yukcha. Nahe wo kila chalas as ka mo he hani le owa. Nka he hani he wo ke he ka dependency of he hani le shichu kila na hiu na takuku owa penes chumpi hena can't umyam cha natural wa chakta kompi gaya cha he yukchapa ona he chetis na seche ona he chetis seche ona he leake de elegana ka chankele balawakte leake he wasichan tuksala khotri balak
is lab khoti walakin ham wasitya Waya makinterte
Kotranka yawa.
Misle la kowenkertas. Ik domina matro ogle epi. There was once a very well-dressed spider who covered his body with a large bear robe. One day, while walking through the hills, the spider became very hungry. Soon he came to a large rock. He covered the rock with his bear robe and prayed to the spirit of the rock, asking it to provide him with food in return for the bear robe. Then the spider started on over the hill without his bear robe. Sure enough, the rock was giving him food. There in his path was a deer, freshly dead. Aha, said the spider, I'll go back and get my bear robe. Then I'll come back and eat the deer. That way, I'll have both my bear robe and the food. The spider hurried back to the rock. He took his bear robe, threw it over himself, and hurried back over the hill. But when he got to where the deer had been, it was gone. The spider was very hungry. What should he do? He decided to go back and give his bear robe to the rock again. This time, he would leave it with the rock. The spider was rather sorry for what he had done. Slowly, he went back to the rock. Once again, the spider covered the rock with his bear robe. Spirit of the rock, I am sorry. I will leave my bear robe for sure this time. Please give me something to eat. I only came back for my bear robe because I thought I might get cold. Besides, I did not think you would need it. The spider did not exactly tell the truth. Once again, the spider started over the hill without his bare robe. But this time, when he reached the place where the deer had once lain, it was not there. The spider decided to go on a little farther, but still, he found nothing to eat. He finally decided to go back and get his bare robe, since this time the rock did not give him any food. There would be another rock to give his bare robe to somewhere. When the spider reached the rock, his bare robe was gone. This made him so mad that he kicked the rock and broke his foot. It made a cripple of the spider for the rest of his life. So be it.
In Kale we choya ke ha iktomi na ha matho oglea. Ihani iktomi wa joyasni glezacha tuktel unkapi. Ona ha matho oglea tat khatsan aigelach binasno umanika. Onpetual umani hier. Baha glaglamani. Lila lochi, iktomi kile watahashna lila lochi. Ya hechtahan gana laka if ewan lat khanka chanka. Aita najihina. Le matho ogla unka he akaf pinaha wacheki. If ekile aita najna. If wacheki gits. Lachincha waiteta maakahanta. Mathogle kilelo haktelo. Hetsna kahpa eglena. Baha khota ya. Mathogle ki hena istancha. Baha khota ya. Nka ich ekile waitekle. Tachja le chawakte be chachpai. Ik tolila yokti. Aha. Heina ha atna halaka. Ja hekta kaarina ha matkhoglo he iwektukte Ma hekta kawakuna toksha tachja kile watingte Hecho matkhoglo ki he na ha waitable hakte Enachtis atai. Wanneha ikto hekta kia if ewa hetja ki. Matkhoglo he kiktsina. Hekta kaata inakhni pahak khota hangli hun yakha. Tachjan hetokha. Ikto lilatsan zeka. Tachtok hunkte hier yukcha. Yukcha na ha ja hekta ka genikti yukcha. Na matkhoglo kile ja ke ich ekle ukta yukcha. Lehan ena ayushtakte hejas yukcha. Le iktohe ha in toki kitana yokpisne taktokne. Hekta kiwash laglahina ich ewa nenke hetja ki. Hona ke ikto ich ekile matkhoglo kile akachte. No chekia. Ich amichik tum jayo. למתחור לכיללהן איתשנה אל אברושטן כתלוה עד שתקון וואטינג תצ'מת אוה הקטוהה מתחור לקילי אירקטואלוה מצ'וי תצ'אי הוננקוש ונש יצ'ישני סצ'ה איברקצ'אי אלוה אתה הנחת איקטו אוהק חנכסת רק איקטו תהג חותה תחתוך איתחוק המנהית שאחפר הצ'ת יא מתחור גלת שלה איקטה איהוני תחתוך פר והל איהוני וישתרניש Isam jopta evan kash tarnish. Chahetsana tarni yutish. Rida lochin. Mansarana matkhoglo he ikikstukt. Chintarnish le woite krupsnja. Tukshash ake ich onjuna vlakken ktelo hetsas yukt. Tuktele. Ich ekish otailo. Tatalu wanna ich immer matkhol lakach paiglo hetcha kihun yinka matkhol wa hetoka Wilat zek in ich hel ata itat anachtak Nata sina kirche Tata kakishya hohetchet reference kile Odrala Sue Robert H. Rubia وما لما اختيار اتخاك تبيت شعر الأوبلا وهيتشت وتعليق إهاني ويتشويا كلمة اختاك ويتشان دا وولي قلوشتم شان لنا أواكبي هنا لتا لما كاجا كلمة أنا غبطان بنا لتا تاكوكو وونسبيتو ليت خوش بلاواها ليه هاني هكذا كوانيت ونس أوبايغ وانجي إيش أوبايغ نوباها ليت خوش ونس ويغما كهي هاتا ليه ونس كان تكون لتا يتشوكت تاكون جي لل منبلاكه ننيش أونس مبلاكه بكي هي تكون تكتل تواب Eka kena takon ya chanung takehina Jaglut khok chana ha Takuni shichwa itwa chane hata ha he Hechetish Ish he wichaga na piya He Ish nakun zomia pihan Tales Karani mure Zoming le tak kame Vichashashni, tuwa vichashashni. Takun nichuk takena, takun yak hektaka takun yak hanta, manas takwa nichuk take wa he nichuk. Acha ishe ahna wospak, lena vichoya ke hani wospak. Ho hetis. Ho heta Kuchti und danach durchti ituna chut. Na kula petuke ha tako hel ivon lakap. Khale le vichoya ko vlaket kilechas le ovaya akta. Khoslo lakhota ya pewas pech ya pekila. Le ichi ochun shite. وننقول ليهاني تياتا اجلا انكا كون خوانا تياتا اجلا كله مش اكشن تشيل هان وناش ويتشوتا تياتا لتخوت يارشي نشج وتشلا وكاجا كلنا اوايا كتا اودنا هل تشلا لتخوت يا كلنا خم نا لتخوت يا كله سبيتش اتشا le takwa nach onkele takuku yithapi lehan le cha chankele han Khosle waya wichake kelena yuha le dokeshke wanspe wichake apiki kte wanspe wichake kele le le vakhaja la ke manas viksevna numwa ha wanspe wichake ho dokeshke chanun khan lena le wanspe wichake kele وكاخني غابيكت تكون تام سبيبيكت وانا اوجيان كابت كه تشنا كون لهم وجهشت دوكش كتشانن كا لنا ادم خوبتان وانا هل اكتا ولا كان حتى مناش انن خوبتان تشتا كوكو يتخابي هو تا واتونشنا يوملك Dokes ke chamk da kun khokta la pertaki blutkhik la hal vichita nashka naish na komos pomnai la hal yotas takula los pomna chik alala yohilla yohan kaboki chayikhe na hana yachenta Lakota wel khage hona hanako ho chumpi he wanas Ftafta wa each halana kapina ha takun echun chakya. Nahel Lakota wo eta ukhai. Salila takota hechekche echun pilahan. Ona lana hecher which hayu inya kapikta. Washitu yakar motivation na. Numa le ota pash anani rupna pikte gihensh management classroom management. وهنا ليلة لهن هنا يهابش نهاتا ويتشمشج قلنا نكو وهنا وانس بيتشا تاكو كاش نخون بي هنا تا وباسي تشونت وتهي هنا تيوغلا نيكا وتهي تتهي تخش لأولون كلنا وهنا ليلة إلاني نها لنا نغب نمش نهاتا يالله تيش لوامي تاك كنا كيتا كنت خوكتي لتخن وتتهان هل تمية عم حتى ماذا تخش هتخنك بناش سوچولا ياقت نايش نكو تاكو لوهاي هل نملو هاكتا إيش يامني ونجولا يهات تمية لها وافخة تنا لأختي تشتاش نهاتا كايا لنك إن آكانجي هلال هاتس هاشتا هاتس It's classroom management and changing in the middle of the stream hاتس if it's not working, change and make it interesting and the bottom line is motivation هاتس تكون هي دكتور هاتس انيجي دكتور له وغلقة كلنا
تاكما تامش إباخ ببلغتا إيش وتوها تراكوجا هي ناللي مسكوم وابي يوم جيبازا وانتي لتاكو هاد أنا مش أقوم بلاك تيك تجابا وجيبازا أجي تاكو واباتخا لتواب ينكاتشا واباتخا لتاكو هاد تراكوجا كومن كاكي ليش تاكو هاد ليش يبغى وانا تاكو واباتخا هيك أما يهمني وقتها كه هتشي ما يقولون كأما يهمني تميها هيك تكلي أنتي ليش أشانشنا لتاكو أش لي تاكو سولينك ل لكوليا أوكيكتس ليجا وأنك هنا تأوى كأنك لا أما يهمني ناتا تاكو تخوكشالي كيه كابني شتكتتا إباتخنا هنا إما يخت ليش إينشنا تويك سياتا داك ما أسبوع كينك تختون خمايو هم من هيك تجا تهجا هنا لهن هنا تقومني
tukteektel hoos ominitje hanta hoch henna iwogalaka henna onda lehanna kul le wajihel na kuwoyin vakar tukteta ha wawi chake kulena I chachuhe hetchagalachte was tra enila itchwak yukchamna chach lehan tho le Lakota ma khoche kirel oaya tonak onda wale hansna le oaya chekche waspe chake kulena hoch inake anes ya anta tok cheta el hip onda ha tukteta halena ichachikta ungna halaka takwa el mish ibukchas aghe le Lakota waspe chake waji Lakota cha Lakoting na hichonga na kon khansu kilal hanlila komuni yohak hech lan oya tino hani hecha chola wash chum hani ekta ka wane tu ksemna yamne waya che ha tokhash acha lehan hena yohak hech China one lehan auction shot hapa village today that question came up, where do you get these teachers? And so we do have a college, and just last month we had how many graduates? And we need Lakota speakers who are Lakota teachers. And today when you look around, that question always comes up, where are they? We have maybe other graduates to different areas. That was a good question, a really good question. That the methodology out there. The teacher training, management, ability to change when something is not working. There's many things like that. At the same time, revitalization of God. Just speak Lakota. Don't worry about curriculum. What do you think about that? Like Daryl Kidd up in Blackfeet. We went up there and he told us that. He said, just speak Lakota. I have a curriculum, but it's sitting up here on my shelf. Somebody comes and asks me, I take it down and show it to them. So what is that? But we still have to have a curriculum. Each school, they have curriculum. Sometimes we have 3 or 4 curriculum. I have about 4 of them. That LDN curriculum, I have our curriculum, and we have, there's 3 or 4 of them that I have. A lot of times I don't use them. I use my own, especially when it comes down to the kindergarten, immersion students. Immersion students, they just speak Lakota. Chanale chana mozaskashka shakti ktacha le ahena wogalaka hona takuku thos le woyin rekarapi le ahiglana apeha wichoto yanka hona heni ha woyin re yohap hona hena woyuk chahacha hona iswa abalas istakun ilehingeni hona hena eta takun echanakte takun unispet hona هنا لهن نكون ويتخيك خهن نكون واشتك أب إلى أو تشيش كوي assessment to كه هي واشته لهن هنا ما نيخنك لهن للخوت وانسبيتشون كاب لنا يجيت خط بتاعتك هنا كه وتوكي هنا تخوة توها مسبب تخو وشان يا تخكرت كليلا للخوت يا بكلا يها يا شكينتي أكت وهاتش وياش خكيب خبشنيا أنتو ها وياكي هيكي ويتشالو ياكي تها وياكي هيكي لخوت ياكي هنا وهاتش كلا أنت توكشا بتشوت لش كان إيك تكتيك تلهتش إنه كان جاكي لخوتيا إنه أوتا تاي يكون خبشنيا أنيش تقول ختيه كده كيرا لش نعمل هابي هوغات تشالي لاشت تاكل منش لختات تكتل هوغان جواتنك
tak klinkt det godt så. Ja. Ona nauki trakin. Sakbe.
Och han sa väl då när upp den kav henne lilla plan ja. Och ta och man på. Och när jag ta kuku lil. Och jag kap kelenta och gana ta kun ilipcha. Jan nish ata kuku solab. Mahechna vichota lakhotia. Na chayas unkape wakaja lakhotia. Protect. Und der Waspe chake kulena yuha iteshnia. Het Helena yuha waunispe. Manish atchanteloha. Und chaya ha la trina tro KILI radio KILI ha wopila ichwa kina ha toksha ake trinkt.